What is up, guys? It is Danny, aka Crowley, and this is Beginner's Guide to Pokemon Leaf Green, Episode 6. We are outside here on Route 4, where I just finished doing some pretty gnarly grinding. My guys are still trying to bandit or hurt from the grinding, and you're probably wondering one of two things. One, why is Katrina so ridiculously overleveled? Well, I was going to get everybody to 24, and then have Paris evolve on screen before we started. But I tried to grind Paris to level 22, and that alone was a nightmare. She gains HP really slowly, and I just don't have the patience to do it. And the next thing you're probably wondering is, Danny, why is Magnitude only level 21? Well, he's actually almost level 22, but something happens to him at level 22, and I wanted to show you guys on camera, because I know how you wanted to. So we're going to go ahead and defeat this Rattata, gain the last experience that he needs to go to level 22, and he's still not quite there. So I want to do this one more time. Hopefully Mankey will be articulate into what we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and use Dig here, because you guys haven't seen him use it yet. And that absolutely demolishes. So now he is level 22, and that means Magnitude is about to evolve, which is awesome. I love Sandslash. It's a really cool Pokemon, and I'm glad that I have one on the team now. Look at him, he is so cool. I love Sandslash. You have no idea. So we finally have ourselves a Sandslash, and we're gonna go ahead and fight Misty for the second time. Because if you remember last episode, we kind of got demolished by her. So my plan is this time, instead of going into Mycelium last, I'm gonna go into her first, take down the Staryu, and then see what I can do from there. So, here's Misty. She says everything she needs to, and we'll go ahead and battle her. Now, if you remember correctly, she's going to relieve with a Staryu level 18. This shouldn't be a problem. She's going to Water Pulse me, because, you know, Mycelium is really slow, unfortunately. That's one of the few downfalls of having a Paris, is that it's super slow. But he does hit Bullet Seed 4 times, which is really awesome. And the Staryu goes down in one shot. Now, this is the Starmie. I'm going to go ahead and try to Poison Powder it. Because it's scary, dude. That thing is terrifying. And the last thing I need is it running amok on all my team. If I go for a Swift, I'm going to go for Leech Life, try to gain back some of that lost HP. It's super effective because Starmie is not only Water type, but it's also Psychic type, which is weak to Bug. That's something that took me a long time to figure out, but it is. That Leech Life is going to knock her down really close. Oh my god, that is insane. We're going to go ahead and heal her up real quick. Like Misty's gonna use a super potion, so I thought it'd be a good time to potion up ourselves. I'm gonna go ahead and Leech Life for some of the HP gains. I know she's gonna knock me down really close. Then I'm gonna go for a Bullet Seed and hopefully take her out. There's no crit there, thank God. And this poison should very nearly yep, it kills her. Awesome. So the Starmie is down. Mycelium defeats Gym Misty by herself. This is a lot better than last episode by far. So that, guys, is how you beat Misty. And honestly, I was a little nervous going into this, as you can tell, because I didn't know if I was going to beat her or not. But, as you can see, we did. And I thought I was going to have to use super potions for this. I didn't really buy any, but I thought we were going to have to. So I'm glad we didn't have to. This was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I definitely didn't need to grind too much, so I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been obnoxious. So we're going to go ahead and sell some stuff here. So I'm going to sell this Tiny Mushroom, the Star Piece, because I don't really need it. And that's about it. We can use all of this later. I'm going to go ahead and buy some potions and whatnot. Buy a few more of these so we can have an even number. Then I'm going to buy some super potions, as they're a lot better. So we got 10 super potions, and actually I'll buy 4 more potions, just to be safe, you know? You can never be too safe with this kind of stuff. And since we fought that guy, yesterday, in the back of this house, we don't need to fight him again. And what we're going to do is, there's a route down here with a cut tree in it. Don't go down that yet, that's Route 9. It leads to an entirely different place. Go down here instead to Route 5, and I'm going to showcase some of the Pokemon on this route. In here, not only do we have, you know, Pidgey, I think Spearo's in here, but also this right here, Meowth. It is a normal type that evolves at level 26, I believe, either that or 28. It's really up there, a little too up there for my taste. It's a decent Pokemon. I recommend it if you want a solid normal type. Because it's probably one of the better ones in the game. As you can see, I started flinched the crap out of by that bite. That was ridiculous. But thankfully, I have Leech Life now, and that's not much of a problem. I believe either Bellsprout or Oddish is in this class, depending which name you have. So I'm going to try to find one of them real quick. And I believe that's all of the new Pokemon on this route. Yep, I was right. Here is the Grass type Bellsprout. On Fire Red version, it will be Oddish. And then Pidgey's also in here. If you want to attach one of those, I don't know why you would want to. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. So we're just going to kill this Bellsprout real quick, give Mycelium some experience, because she's going to be evolving here real quick. And I want to do here as close to that as possible. Check around for some berry holes. I don't remember the one being over here, but you can never be too thorough. Now we're going to go through this thing called the Underground Path. Little cedar thing. If you move around here and like click on these random spots, there are like hidden items in some of these spots. I can't remember where they are, but they're here. Up there's an awakening, and there's just like a few other things down here. So if you want to check that out. And up here is a citrus berry, I do believe, right here. Yeah, citrus berries are similar to orange berries in that when you hold them during a battle, they restore 30 HP instead of 10, which is a lot better. This guy right here is a butter trainer. I'm just going to switch into Magnitude. Give him some fresh XP. Because we haven't seen a whole lot of Magnitude lately. And I like his new form, so we're going to showcase a bit of what he can do as a Sandslash. Not get poisoned is one of those things. Always helpful, you know. Because on the Caterpie, we're just trying to poison steam the crap out of this thing. Which is actually going to do too much. In fact, it's going to do an almost embarrassingly low amount. But that's okay. Sandslash is really fast. If you can't tell, I took several screenshots to bring its speed down. It also has a fairly high attack. So, if you do have a Sandslash, awesome. You're pretty set as far as sweepers go. I'm just going to water gun this guy real quick with Shell Shocker, so he can get his little cameo in this episode. And that Weedle is dead. Now hopefully in this episode, I'll be able to cover quite a few routes. This is a really, really long route. This dude right here has a Squirtle and a Rattata as well as a Pikachu. I'm not going to fight them though because I don't feel like fighting them. They just found it in the way. And I want to be able to get through as much stuff as possible in this episode. So right here we have a guy with a Butterfree. This Butterfree is really annoying because it's going to try to Supersonic like I did there. And then it's going to... oh, no, this time it's Sleep Powdered. Typically it will try to Stun Spore you and get you into a Paralysis, Confusion type deal. And it's just really aggravating. So try to kill it as soon as possible. I don't want to use Katrina this episode very much, or at least until she gets even with the rest of my team. That's what I was trying to say. Because I don't want her to be too overpowered compared to the rest of them. I want them to be as even as possible, even if they're not right now. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up Sandslash just so I can move on. I accidentally used that on Shell Shocker, but that's okay. This girl right here has a bunch of Pidgey, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fight her. And then, I believe she has a Pidgeotto too, so it's 2 Pidgey and a Pidgeotto. Not too sure though, don't want to say anything for sure. But she definitely has 2 Pidgey, so at least we're on that. And he is just demolishing right now, like Magnitude is so much stronger as a Sandslash, which is what I would expect. And no, she does have 3 Pidgey. I thought she had a Pidgeotto for whatever reason. I should really stop trying to act like I know everything. Which, I mean, for the most part, I do. But, you know, you saw right there, I kind of ate my words. This guy has a Spearow and Eradicate, so be careful with Eradicate. They can ruin your entire day. But Magnitude ain't have time for that Spearow. And the Eradicate's gonna come in. I'm gonna go into my tank, Shell Shocker. I went to click Mega Punch, but you know, Water will work just fine. I'm gonna try to Mega Punch him if it'll land. Hopefully it does, and it does, and that does not do a whole lot. Wow. That's just embarrassing. But we're gonna continue on our way here. We beat that little Eradicate anyway. We're gonna go into this Pokemon Center not only to heal, but also there's an item in here. If you want to get it. It's actually this lady right here. She will give you a Versus Seeker, which basically, I'm gonna register this because I'm gonna be grinding a lot after this. So essentially what I want to do is go over to the bags, and I'm going to register it. Basically what you do is this thing requires a charge of 100 steps, so you have to run or walk or bike or whatever 100 steps, and then you go around trainers and you hit select, and it will initiate a beep that signals that you want to battle, and trainers will have exclamation points over their heads and will start jumping up and down if they want to battle. And this guy right here, I believe gives you the old rod, yes, so you can fish in water here, and fishing brings out a lot different Pokemon. In this area, I believe you can fish for Magikarp with the old rod, and I think that's about it. Unless you can do Goldeen, then by all means do so, but we're not getting anything right now. I'm just going to register it. So if you ever register an item, all you have to do is go to where you need to use it, and hit select. So with the fishing rod, you go by body of water, Versus Seeker, you go by trainers, etc., etc. And now not all items require you to be in a certain place to do things, but these ones in particular do. And we're not getting a whole lot of fish, but I do believe it's just Magikarp in this pond, so there's no need to really explore this any further. I'm going to go ahead and switch Shell Shocker into the front, because that's what Shell Shocker does. We're going to go over here to Route 11. Now right up here I believe is an Awakening. Yep. And there's also a buttload of trainers. We're going to avoid this kid real quick. I believe this guy has water types, I want to say. I could be wrong. But I believe he has Poliwags. Yes, okay, I was right this time. He does have Poliwags. I'm going to go ahead and bite this little Poliwag. You can't get this guy yet, but if you want a water type, I would not recommend him as your first choice. There are better ones, like this next one, Horsey, which is a pure water type. He evolves in a Citra in his 30s somewhere. I think it's like 32. I could be wrong, but it's pretty high up there. So if you want to dedicate yourself to having a Horsey for a while, by all means catch one when you run into it, but I don't recommend it too highly. This boy right here has a Zubat and a Rattata, I'm pretty sure. Or no, he says an Ekans. I'm referring to the other kid over there, who I do believe has a Zubat and a Rattata. But we're going to drop that Ekans really quick, and we're going to move on to the kid over here, who has the aforementioned Pokemon. Now he has a Sandshrew. I am, again, eating my words, because, you know, that's what I do, I guess. Shellshock grows to level 23, and he does have a Zubat, at least I'm right about that, you know. I'm going to keep Shellshocker in, just for the sake of him gaining experience. Also, he's probably the most equipped right now to deal with Zubat, which isn't saying a whole lot for my team. So we're going to get through this battle, hopefully, pretty quick. But no, you know, I can hit myself, that's cool. 3 times in a row isn't too bad, right? And we snap out, thank. Good news, I was about to be really irritated. Now, Pokemon in this area, you have Spearow in this area, you have Sandshrew again in this area, you also have a new Pokemon, if we can find it. Hopefully we'll be able to run into it. There's the Spearow. but it's not what we want. What we want is... hopefully, nope, this is another Spearow. Come on, where are you? There we go. This is Drowsy. It is the first Psychic type, other than Abra, to appear in the series. Really cool Pokemon, honestly. I really like Drowsy. It falls into Hypno level 28, and stays pure Psychic for the entirety of its evolutionary stages. And it's a really good, bulky, hard hitter. I highly recommend it if you have a tough time dealing with poison types. Now, I know I do, but I don't want to use Hypno in this game. Because, you know, it's just not terrific. And, you know, I use it a lot, and I don't want to use Pokemon I use too much in this Let's Play. Anyway, this is Diddle's Cave. The only thing you'll find in here are Diglett and its evolution Dodrio. It falls into Dodrio at level 28 also, I believe. Not too sure about that. A lot of Pokemon fall around 26 and 28 in this game. Now, this kid over here for sure has a Nidoran, and a Nidorino, which is Nidoran male's evolution. Both of the Nidorans have different evolutions. Nidoran male here evolves into Nidorino, and eventually into Nidoking with use of Moonstone. And Nidoran female evolves into Nidorina, and then eventually Nidoqueen with a Moonstone. Both of which are very cool. They're very awesome physical attackers, so if you have a Nidoran, or you want to capture one, I recommend it, if you need something really strong. They're pure poison until you evolve them into their final form when it becomes Poison Ground, which is a really cool combination. We got a Spearow here. I'm gonna get rid of that. We're gonna switch into Mycelium for this, so we can bait and switch her. This guy, I believe, has Fire-type Pokemon, so he has a Growlithe and a Vulpix. Nope, he has Electric types. Because when there's a guy up here with Fire-type Pokemon that was also a Gambler. Again, I could be wrong, but who knows? So I'm just gonna Leech Life this guy, because he is doing a lot. Oh, and my Salamado's down. That's really embarrassing. I didn't think he would get the kill there. But that's okay. Trial and error, you know. He also has a Magnemite, which, since it's Steel type, Scratch doesn't do a whole lot, sometimes I did it. No pun intended. And he's going to get to level 24 and learn Slash, which is an awesome move. I'm going to get rid of the Defense Curl for it. Really high-powered, normal-type move. That's just really good in general. And there's this Great Ball over here, which I haven't really covered different types of balls yet. A Great Ball is a ball that has a higher catch rate than a Pokeball. So if you have trouble catching a Pokemon, huck that at it, and it should do a better job than a Pokeball. We're going to go ahead and heal up, go back out, and fight one more trainer. Before then, I just want to let you guys know, there is a gym in this town. It is an Electric-type gym, so bring your ground types, because it'll be very hard without ground types. And they conveniently put Diglett Cave here, because Diglett and Dugtrio are both ground type. Fun fact for you guys. And we're going to go over here, and we're going to fight this electrician, I guess, who just has a bunch of little Magnemites. Or just one. So we're going to switch into Magnitude, because he can take care of these guys really easily. They're going for a Thunder Wave, but Electric-type moves don't affect ground types at all, so I'm very much safe. And ground does a buttload to both of Magnemite's types, so he is going to go down. We're also going to fight this dude right here. I believe he is the one with the grass types. Okay, cool. I meant to hit Leech Life, hit Bullet Seed instead. You know, crap happens. I'm going for Leech Life this time. It does a lot, at least enough to do a considerable amount, which is a lot to me. He's gonna use Poison Powder. What a jerk. I'm sorry, just like, come on, man. Gotta hurt me this way. Both parts are down. I might get some of my health back, taking it, and then get it taken away. by this day in Poison Powder. I'm just going to do the same thing to his Oddish, just they're the same type. Should do roughly the same amount. But Oddish is significantly more bulky than its counterpart, Bellsprout. So, don't expect a very fast sweeper from Oddish. I know I said that about Bellsprout earlier, but it's nothing like Oddish. They're definitely opposites when it comes to this kind of thing. And we're actually just past the 20-minute mark, so I will see you guys later. This is my wrap-up. Thanks for watching, really, I appreciate it. Tune in tomorrow, or later today, depending on what I feel, for another episode of Crowley Plays Pokemon. I love you guys, thank you for watching, I'll see you later.